Hello again, everyone, and what do we have here? An Elna Star De Luxe. Very nice, made in Switzerland Elna machine. And these are nice little machines, but they all are from the era where they have a problem known as a breakable pinion gear. They put a pinion gear in there kind of like Singer did back in the 70s, and it was, I guess, state of the art at the time. It was like a black rubberish composite plastic, and it turned out to be fragile after a while. It'd get kind of mushy and break. And this one came in. The lady said it was sewing fine last time she used it, and I'm sure it was, but it sat for a while. And let me show you what we were dealing with when it came in here. This is what we had when it came in. Well, here's what the broken gear looks like on an Elna when it breaks. It comes around, you see all those teeth are broken off, they get soft, and they just refuse to drive the hook. Of course, here's your hook assembly. That's all the little bits and fragments of the pinion gear in there. Those old ones get brittle and they get soft and they break, just like the ones on the Singers and so many machines. Now the new ones, fortunately, are like this. They're the nylon, and they seem to work real well. I've never seen one break, so everything had this break and limit, but these seem to be very serviceable. That's the 403030. And that's what we're going to put in this guy and make it run like new. And then we'll put it all back together and set the thread gap and set the timing and get everything running, get it all cleaned up, and get it sewing again. Okay, that's that. And once we got the gear put in there, we and here's what it looks like after we punched the old pin out. Let's make that bigger and go there. And here's what it looks like after we punched the old pin out. Well, looks like we made it mute. There we go. Put the new one in. Now we'll set the hook in place, and then we'll set the timing and the thread gap. Okay, so we got the new gear in, took those pins out, put the new gear in, the hard nylon, which is a much better deal than the old soft rubber one. And we got this going. Okay, now we got the hook assembly and everything all cleaned up and put back inside, and then we want to make sure we have the timing set correctly, so as the needle rises, the point of the hook comes in right above the eye on the right-hand side. Give a little focus there. And then on the left-hand side of the zigzag, it's going to come in right above the eye of the needle on the zigzag. And then the thread gap here, of course, is going to be, find my pointer here, the thread gap's going to be opening and closing properly, so there's nothing underneath pinched in the apparatus, so everything's working real well. And then we get the thing looking like that. And we put the feeders and put the shrouds back on, and we'll start doing some sewing here in a little bit. Okay, so that's taking it out, taking it all apart, cleaning it up, putting it back together. Taking out this bad boy here. That's the old gear. You can see it's not looking too swell. And put a new one in like this. And these are good little gears. And then once we get it all together, we got a nice little machine that really wants to purr. These are sweet little machines. And about the only thing that ever goes wrong with them is that pinion gear. Once you get that pinion gear situation straightened out, these are great little machines. This and the SU, they're very similar. But they have the cams. Zigzag, a lot of built-in stitches. They're nice little machines. I sold these when they were brand spanking new back in the early 70s, and these were a chunk of money. These were, man, $1,000 right at it. So this is a real nice machine, very well made, and they still make supply parts for them to keep them going. So if you can grab one of these guys, always make sure you watch out for the pinion gear. If it's been replaced, that's good to know. If not, get ready to put a new pinion gear in, and there's people that can do that. And once you get that done, you've got yourself a nice little machine. Elna Star De Luxe.